Hello everybody, it's me, the Argentine 2000, and I'm back with the realistic space program thingy bob, whichever episode it is. I think it's 3 now. And I've got a bit of bad news. It's a new version, which is good, say new version, but I've had to start the save again. I have no saves because I've just updated, no saves. But I've got some mods this time, so which flag should we have? This one looks cool. Right, so it's going to be YouTube World 1. Because we might have several worlds with different series and stuff. Right, so what do we normally do first on this? We get a satellite thing. Yeah. It's been a while since I've played, just because of life. I still remember some of the basics, like that. But yeah, there won't have been an episode going out. Well, I've uploaded one, which was a while ago. I recorded that a while ago, and I just sort of stopped YouTubing because I've got other things in my life going on, as the normal person would. It's amazing how I run out of things to talk about straight away, isn't it? Yeah, I've sort of tried to like not plan out episodes in case it goes to shit, but so far I forgot. It's early in the morning, so forgive me. Well, it's early for teenagers. It's 11 o'clock, but it's a Saturday, so I decided not to go up on my bike with my mates to record for you, so please respect that. I'm joking. Yeah, English humour at 11 o'clock in the morning. Nah. Well, it's alright if you're awake, but I've only got up like, what, an hour ago, so I was going to do a proper dish, but then I realised I can't do a proper dish. Because it's only two. That's not circular, is it? But this will be close enough. Right, so like that. And then we do another set of parts like this. So, I'm accepting like challenges and stuff to do, as long as they're realistic, so it sort of coincides with the name. Because I don't want to have ridiculous challenges like, I don't know, blow up the moon. Because if you did that in the real world, we'd be all dead, and because the tides wouldn't move and stuff like that. Well, there wouldn't be tides, would there? So nothing I can't do in, I don't know, a couple of hours. Because I've not got all the spare time in the world. While I'm just doing some boring stuff in the background, about like the upload times I'm going to upload and stuff, I don't want to have like a schedule anymore, just because last time it didn't really work very well. You know, because I uploaded properly for a couple of days and then sort of got bored, and yeah, ow. So I'm not going to stick to a strict schedule, just because, you know, that sort of ruined the fun a bit. Because, you know, I don't want rules for YouTube. I mean, obviously there's going to be rules, but I don't want to make it a habit. You know, so I want it to still be fun and not grindy and horrible and bleh. So as long as it's fun for me, I'm going to continue doing it. And if it starts to get a bit tedious, then I'll stop for a bit and then I'll start again. And no worries, I'm probably not going to be dead. I'm pretty sure if I am dead, my dad will post something up. It's a joke. I'm probably going to die after him. And if you're watching this, Dad, sorry. So that's not going to fall over forwards. If there's a bit of a wind, it might fall over backwards. He's sticking a lot on the back. Probably want some power on. I've got some mods installed just so I can do some certain things later on. That's what she said. We'll do these wheels on. Right, so we want them to be level, otherwise it's going to be a really shite ride. Like that. Have one here. Just the right way on. That. Now we have one in the front so it doesn't fall face first, because that would be embarrassing. Like that. Now we need some power gen and some struts, because YOLO. Power gen RTGs are not there, they are not there, they are here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Like I said, I've just got up, so I haven't done what I'd normally do in the morning beforehand, because I feel like uploading, because, yeah. What else am I going to do on a Saturday when I don't feel well? I'm kidding, I don't feel well very well anyway, but, like that. There we go. I think that'll do for power gen. And I think that's all. No, struts. Knew I thought something. Right. So like this to go to there. And then this to go to there. And then we need to wrap it to the back so it doesn't fall over, and then to the front so it doesn't fall over, because that's the way it works. I think in future I'm going to start, what's the word, just speeding past all of this, because it understandably will get a bit boring for if I'm doing like large builds, so I think that'll do. Still no highlight function, so it's radar dish curbing save launch. Right, now this should have enough power, fingers crossed. It's got a small battery on. Yeah, it's enough. Right, now where do we go? Oh, don't punch her. Yeah. Right, where do we want to go? Roughly this way. I have no idea. Where do we want to go? Map. Oh, we don't want to go too far, so I'm suggesting around here-ish. Yeah, so if I do nuke myself, yeah, that'll do. Right, so I'll be back in a bit when I'm over there-ish. See you in a bit. Right, so not as far as I thought I'd be, but I'm starting to get bored of sitting here in absolute silence. So that's where the first... Sorry, wrong button. That's where the first outpost is going to be. That's the one I was supposed to press. This is just like the sort of central thing. It won't move because I've got the brakes on, and I just put it into docking mode so it doesn't tip over. It wasn't going to use the wide wheelbase, but it's just a sort of good practice, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so space center. Now, I've been looking around. That's what she said. No, it's not. Does that come with a... Cannot be the first part on a vessel. Right. We'll do that. Like that. I'm just going to do a small little rover, because I want to go out and explore something first. Just because I've found it on the map, and I think I know what it is. Like so, and then RTGs are here, so like antennas. No, should we have it manned? Nah. Now we can go and spy on our enemies, because yeah, we've got enemies stealing our sodding funding and rot. All we know is we're there. We haven't found what they're called yet. That's what we're sending this off for. Just disguising it. We'll have a communications array in there. Middle. And one on the top. Oh no. One there. And we'll do point of interest rover. South launch. So this is quite a small little diddy thing. Ging. Right, so it needs to be a little bit longer. Didn't expect that. We might as well just take off all of that. Put it on a bit of a more sensible framework. So we'll do... That's not really more sensible, is it? This is a bit more sensible. A bit more 2D, but whatever. It's got a bit more of a wider wheel arch. I have to be quiet because I think my mum's still asleep, and she tells me I'm lazy. And if mum's watching this, Zoe, like that. We don't need to disguise it. This will just, yeah. I know what we forgot. We forgot to put what's it on? Up in orbit, satellite. But let's forget about the details for the moment. This is KSP after all. It's got 2 radio antennas. We'll be fine. Like so. This is just so we get power. It doesn't have to have too much power because we don't need it to have too much power. It's probably not going to go for too long anyway. So hook bay. Store 1 hook. Hook can be grabbed. We'll put these on. No, we won't. We'll put the small ones on. Like so, and like so. There we go. Save, launch. This should be a little bit more. I'm not gonna blow up. Sort of thing. Suspension works. If you get that, like that, go like that, go like that. Radio antennas are up. Put that like that. Don't clip anything. Yeah, right. Off we go. Off we go. It's actually quite fast, isn't it? It's actually quite a small rover as well. Hard to spot from enemy targets. Oh, foul. Damn, that's actually quite light. Gotta keep that in mind. It's also got a really small wheelbase, isn't it? Ooh, if I can take off. I'll put it in docking mode, is that? It's a bit better. Quite robust as well. Right. Well, I'm not feeling safe about putting that into like that. Although in saying that, it's actually not that bad. Oof, fucking. Back to stage 1. Right. Obviously not brilliant design by Senor Me, so we'll put, yeah, we'll do a manned one. Structural speaking English for the win. Like that. These are actually faster, aren't they? Extremely tough reel made for mobilising medium-sized vehicles across a large variety of terrain. Extremely high traction trade ensures firm grip on any surface, providing reliability and reducing the chances of being used for high-speed tomfoolery. Yeah. When's the lowest point? There, right. There we go. We'll duplicate that. Put it there. There. Right. Put the radio on so you can listen to the radio. Put the satellite on so you can use his GPS. Right, so you'll need some battery capacity. Genius TiVo strikes again. Put 3 of those. He said, putting 5 on. That'll do. For front, yeah, that's the engine. Put the wheels back on. Right, so put bloody symmetry on. Like that. Yep. Do we want solar panels? Yes. We're all about the environment, he said jokingly. Considering we just put nuclear reactors out on a radar dish. That's what an RTG is, it's a radio generator, isn't it? Something like that. Radioscope thermoelectric generator, yeah, that's basically nuclear reactor. A diddy one, which is why most people just use solar panels instead of blowing themselves up with nukes. So like that. Plus solar panels generally last a bit longer, unless you get them scratched or covered up with shite. Right, so that'll, in my case, do. Yeah. It's not that heavy. Just launch. And the suspension kicks in, and we forgot to put that up. Just like sort of slowly bounce up. Doesn't clip. Brilliant. Put his radio antennas out so he can listen to smooth radio. And then we drive. Dun-dun-dun-dun. That's quite... Yeah, sorry. So I'll be back when I'm at the place I want to be. It's... Where is it? It's somewhere around here. It's quite far away. It's around... There it is. That's it. Where is it again? It's in here. Right, well I know where it is, so I'll be back when I'm there-ish. So, see you in a bit. Sorry about all the cuts, but yeah. See you in a bit. Back again, guys, and I haven't really gotten very far. It's been... Well, it's been what seems like for ages for me, but... It's not feasible to drive all the way to there. I have thought of another way, so I'm just going to end this flight so he gets like teleported back. Whatever, the realistic space program, pardon me. What we can do is put... We'll start a new spacecraft. Put that on the front. And we'll put... Put that on, and that, and I don't know, that. That should get us there. Put that on. And we can put them on. They're not going to get a lot of... Actually, no, they look retarded. Put the wings on. So... like so. Then we put these on. Like so. Put them a bit lower down. Like that. Put the gear on. That one. Now, I'm not very good with space planes. Or, to be honest, anything in this game. But space planes in particular are my sweet thing. There we go. Them. Yeah. And these look a bit small. Big ones look a bit big. But that'll do. Put some struts on. For reasons of YOLO. Struts on. Like so. And there we go. We need air intakes. Well done, T-Bo. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. I've just down like a bag of crisps, but still. Not very aerodynamic. It's just a joke from school. Should we put one underneath? Yeah, they don't look as retarded there. Sort of look like weaponry. Now I think it's still going to be Jebediah on there, just because I haven't killed him yet, and he's not still on an ongoing flight, so like that. We don't have a SAS system on board, which can be troublesome at the worst of times. Now for my idea, we want parachutes. These ones. Now we need centre and mass. Either side of it. This. So there's the centre of mass parachutes, so that should just bring me straight down once I've finished leveling me up. Yeah, so just craft. Short range plan. That's just how I spell. So I spell normally in my head, but I can't talk and spell. Those should be a bit further pointing back, so they don't snap off. And then, for reasons of YOLO, like so. And on the aerodynamic on the front, put this. Save launch. don't know if they actually do anything for aerodynamics. I wouldn't expect so. Do a bit of clipping, but nah. Now I don't know how long this video is, but it's not hopefully going to be too long. Parachutes is deployed. Brilliant. X, B. Brake, 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 brake. Not so hard. Brake. End flight. Spaceplane hangar. Put that there. Save again. Launch. Such are the ways of the Kerbal Space Program. Right. SAS. Brakes. Communications. Being put into effect. There we go. I think that's the pull up button. Logical, isn't it? Yeah, it's the pull up button. Now pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. There we go. Right, now we turn a bit. Like so, but not so rapidly. Piss off, Elliot. I'm recording. Just my brother. Right. Close the door. Multitasking for the win. Right. This is how the professionals do it. Right, well this is basically how I'm going to fly all the way there. All the way to here. Except from... Stop clicking that. Right, so that's how I'm going to fly, so I'll be right back when I get close-ish. See ya. Well, I balls that up. I pressed the parachute button inadvertently. Oops. Oops indeed. No, I don't want to cut them because that'll just screw me over. Yeah, well, it will screw me over because then I'll fall to the ground. I don't want to have them stop at the thing. So they're stopping my horizontal speed. Or they're supposed to bloody be. Sorry if I sound a bit unamused, bullets. It's just because I've had a depressing day for the moment. Even if it is only 12 o'clock. Put the gear down so I don't smash the bottom of the plane to bloody bits. I'm going to give up on that goal. I think I've got enough footage for today. So that's me trying to start up my version of NASA, I suppose. It's a sort of a international whatever. Oof, that was a bit rough. That was a hell of a lot rough. But still survived. I'm just going to end the flight. Don't really care anymore. This is me, the Ep3 2000, signing off with episode 3 of Realistic Space Program. Ish. See you next time. Bye. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pardon me. Bye.